Wow, he is Omega Bald. He could work as a solar panel.
Am I insane? Because I feel insane. Okay, half of you saying yes, half of you saying no. Perfect. This is the path from the tutorial. What? So I got to the end of the tutorial? So let me make sure I got this fucking straight, okay?
Okay.
I want to be really clear about what is happening in my mind's eye.
Right.
All right? Let me... Okay. I'm going to try not to cry. I played World of Warcraft Classic last week. What happened then? I enter into a field in front of a building.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. A similar thing happened to me during Shadowlands when I decided to try retail again. You start off, I started fresh, and I started as an undead. And there was one point in the tutorial where I was like, what the hell am I even supposed to do now? Because it doesn't really explain what this specific thing that I'm looking for is, and the area was pretty ginormous, and turns out it was some kind of book or some kind of stupid thing that I need to click and interact on, and it was super poorly highlighted. Yeah, the beginner experience in World of Warcraft, well, retail, is definitely not even close to good.
Building. And there's a dude saying, go kill boars. Sir, yes, sir. It's slow, it's bland, I see a lot of places to go. I start completing some quests, there's a genteel pace. I open up more and more and more and more, this world shrouded by fog, and as I wander through
Backpedaling against the wolf, my god.
it, more is revealed. My curiosity guides me. The high levels of enemies stop me. That interplay guides me for like 10 hours. And I'm like learning some magic, I'm getting some skills. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of slick, thick, solid, and tight. And so I think, hey, I heard WoW retail is a pretty cool way to tap into WoW as a brand new gamer. Maybe you didn't
That's a mistake, obviously.
enjoy the hardcore mechanics of 2004's WoW. Class, that's okay. Blizzard has a retail modern experience for you. So this Tuesday, like, let's see. Like 4 hours ago, I said, I'm gonna open WoW Retail, and I just hit play. It dumps me on an island where there's a bunch of people where I have to save my son. The son's like, oh, you saved me, you have to kill harpies now. And
is he level 12 with Ice Block, Ice Lance, Blizzard, Frostnova, Arcane Explosion, Frostbolt, Blink, Counterspell, Polymorph, Slowfall, Invisibility, and I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's probably the human racial talent, right? You're level 12, and you have 13 to 16 buttons? That is insane. That is insane. If you have not played World of Warcraft before, this is probably a lot too much. This is like 6 buttons too much.
I don't know, a gnome thing, a gadget man, taped me to like a helicopter to fly up and then like fly back down and like ride a huge boar. At some points, I learned some button pressing. Different abilities, it's telling me to drag things. I'm killing some dudes, I'm dragging loot over to my equipment. But for the most part, I would say in the tutorial island, 20 to 25% of it was me actually playing a game. 75% of it was dialogue and people that I guess I'm never gonna see again. Maybe some of them were at the gate.
Well, it's not the problem that you're not gonna see them again, which is true as much as I understand. It's the fact that it's a bunch of useless, crappy dialogue, because retail does have the thing where it actually literally, does the baby thing, and it says, it highlights very, very clearly with a very bright light that you need to click here, and then you need to drag a skill to the skill bar or whatever. So, yeah, it is definitely an experience.
And I don't know, I'm gone. I got on a boat just now. Like, all these people trying to compel me to do things while it's just stapling information to my forehead.
Too much.
And I'm just sitting here with so many staples and post-it notes on my face, and I'm like, God, why do I need to learn all of this? And it's just like, what? It's...
Oh, by the way, I personally think the real bad thing about giving a player 20 spells to instantaneously start off, because having 20 spells is not actually a problem. That's kind of good. It gives you variety, it gives you options. But being level 10 or whatever and having 15 different spells to cast, chances are you do not know how to use these spells optimally. You have absolutely no idea how to combo them or how to use them in different situations or whatnot. The game just can't teach you all of that. It's impossible. So you get a bunch of these skills, and chances are you're gonna be just using like 2 or maybe 3 of these buttons, and the rest you're gonna instantaneously write off as completely useless.
Said it pretty clearly. I mean, sure, I suppose, but that's not really my problem. The problem that I had with the tutorial is it was so much contextless information with such little gameplay. But that's okay. It's shoving information down my throat. I'm doing the UHF drinking from the fire hose, which, for any millennials watching, hopefully you get the reference. For any Zoomers watching, just trust me, it's gone forever. It then brings me to Stormwind. Great. This self-isolated tutorial island did have some merit in terms of showing me the basic flow of the game. It brings me to the whole world. I can now go anywhere I want to go. I go back to the original area and have a brief moment of, the familiarity, the pacing, the slow grind and growth of the game. But I say...
Yeah, no, that's probably a lie. All of my experience in retail in Shadowlands was pretty much on rails. It was very blatantly on rails. From level 1 to level whatever, there was no choice. Am I undead? Am I gonna go kill the Scarlet Crusade there, or maybe deal with the gnolls there first? Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be an idiot and go to Ambermill at level 8 and be destroyed, because that's not a place for level 8 to go. But I had the options. In retail, no, it was on rails. You never cared about what you're doing because everything was on rails, on rails, on rails. There was supposed to be some kind of spectacle about something happening, but again, what do you care? If you're spending 5 minutes in a place, what do you care about the lore of it? What do you care about the story of it? What do you care about what's happening in that place? Well, you don't, because you're spending 5 minutes there.
No. I'm not done with the tutorial. I derailed myself. I have to go back. I go back to the city where I get into a car that drives me to a horse that I ride to an inn that I then go from to a boat where all of a sudden I'm watching, like, I don't know, the characters from Frozen yelling at each other. And I'm on the ship. I'm not in any of the cutscenes. It's just not about me anymore. I'm just on this fucking boat. And now...
Is World of Warcraft retail's new player experience almost equivalent to how bad Destiny 2 new player experience is? I think, well, obviously Destiny 2 is a lot worse of a new player experience, but World of Warcraft must be close. Because none of the shit makes sense, nothing does anything, you're completely lost. It's stupid. It's just everything's on rails. You have absolutely no freedom. And, you know, it feels more like a chore than anything. And by the way, the Blizzard, the fact that when I was... because I got the max level, okay? I got the max level in Shadowlands. And I was playing an Undead Rogue. Blizzard, the fact that there was only 1 dagger reward for finishing a quest while leveling is unacceptable. And I don't think I chose a strange path to level. But effectively, this is what happened. In the starting zone, there were like 2 or 3 daggers that you could have chosen as a dagger rogue if you wanted. And I skipped 2 out of 3 of them. Because I thought, well, this dagger is kind of an upgrade, but these pants, man, these pants are a big upgrade, okay? Not that it honestly mattered, but long story short, Blizzard, I ended up at max level playing a fucking rogue with a level 5 dagger. I never found an upgrade. Not in a dungeon. Never did I get lucky to get an upgrade for my dagger in a dungeon. By the way, I had 2 white daggers, by the way. Never did I find a vendor that sells daggers, because I'm pretty sure they don't even exist anymore. And never did I find a quest reward that rewards me with a dagger so I could change. So yes, I was max level and still playing with like level 5 eye level daggers. And you know what was the worst part of that experience? Not the fact that I did that, but it was the fact that when I finally found a level 80 eye level dagger, or you know, a good dagger essentially, stuff that is actually decent, my damage didn't go up. It barely gone up, okay? So turns out the difference between a 0 damage dagger and like a 200 or 2000 or however much damage dagger is 0 in this game. That's the worst part.
Now I'm in a jail, and my jailmate is just like, beat the shit out of me. So I do, and now we're breaking people out of jail, and
Okay.
And I'm still not fucking playing a game. I want to cast spells. I want to cast spells on things.
True.
Where are my spells to cast? I'm like so confused, man. I like don't understand, because this is like the most played MMO of all time, and I'm like sitting here and everyone's like, oh yeah, this is a really weird expansion here, and I'm just like, I want to frost mage. I want to cast spells. I want things to be really, really, really cold around me as I freeze them and I cast things. Like I don't. And this is the thing. People keep saying to me, yeah, they really dumbed retail down. I'm actually just so fucking confused.
Wait, is this a different dumbing down than from Shadowlands? Because I do not know. I need the answers.
I don't know. I literally feel like I've just been doing it wrong. That's what I feel like. It feels like one of those...
The problem is he has been doing it right. Again, this is the new player experience. Blizzard constantly... retail is a crazy thing, okay? Because they treat their players as complete morons at times, and then other times they implement things that pretty much need 5 PhDs to even barely comprehend. It really is a stark contrast in retail. Some things are so dumb, you know, people with borderline 0 IQ manage to do them perfectly. And then there are some things that are so complicated and convoluted for no reason that, again, you have a team of rocket scientists working on figuring out what the hell is the right option here. It is so strange.
Those movies where like a high school student is in Italy and they somehow think she is the secret agent for the CIA, so she gets swept up into the mission. That's what I feel like. But the thing is, this isn't a fictional movie. This is my life, and I'm just still confused. So I guess I'm going to help Flynn Fairwind, who I hope isn't in here for like child murder. I hope isn't a bad person. The first introduction I had to Flynn was him asking me to punch him, and now I'm hoping that all these people that I've broken out are killing what I assume are innocent guards. And now I'm just gonna go out. I mean, there's so much that I'm crossing my fingers about as I step into what's...
Yeah, that's why you don't read quests, by the way, because yeah, this does not make a lot of sense. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Still may not wind up being a game, okay? So let's find out if we can do a game.
Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty.
The hell is
Am I thirsty? I'm so fucking confused. You can invite another player to your group by right-clicking on their portrait. Okay. Jesus, man, it's like...
Technically, this is not a bad tip.
Are you thirsty? Okay, let's close this. I feel like without additional context, this just looks insane. Why do you start BFA anyways? Real number J.
Oh, he is doing something wrong, I think. Or is this like a super big mob?
I'll be honest with you, that doesn't mean anything.
Because the health bar is disappearing very slowly. So I'm assuming either Frost is shit, or this is one of the big mobs. Big mobs do take a longer time, but I can't tell if this is supposed to be a big mob or whatnot. So yeah, maybe is he doing something incorrectly? I don't know. Look at this. There's like 3, I'm assuming these are called icicles. Then there's 2 of whatever this is. He has Mark of the Valve for some reason.
Insane. Why do you start BFA anyways? Real number J.
There's also this frost thing, which I don't know what it does.
I'll be honest with you, that doesn't mean anything at all to me. I'm following instructions.
What is going on in there?
Yeah, what
Sounds
is...
like you started a riot.
What is going on?
Oh, this is a dungeon, by the way, that you can do.
I mean, like, the escalation is incredible. Cool. It's like a cooking tutorial where episode 1 is assembling a sandwich using cheese and deli meat. And episode 2 is butcher a cow. Like, I don't know how, I have no idea why I'm here.
Bruh, butchering animals, funnest thing ever. Now, I have not killed an animal. I would love that, by the way, hunting and all of that good stuff. But man, when I was a kid, 10 or something like that, pretty young essentially, I remember my they bought a full fresh pig. And my grandma was like, okay, take the knife. And I was like, it felt so good. It felt so good. You're butchering the animal. You're taking off the parts of it and things like that. It was great, man. One of my best experiences in my life. When I was fucking 10, Grandma just gave me here the big knife, and now you're gonna cut off its legs and whatnot. Mwah! Beautiful times. That was great. Good times.
Sorry, I didn't mean to punch the microphone. Should I keep doing this? Do I keep doing this? Yeah, draw the rest of the fucking MMO. Exactly, Burner Man. Oh my god. Okay. So Ghost says this is basically the end of the tutorial merging into battle for Azeroth. Oh, so that's what BFA means. Okay.
Wait, so what the hell is this? He did the campaign quiz, but he didn't actually finish what? Hello? Wait, how does this even work? I am slightly confused. Did he just skip all these things? Can you even do that? Well, yeah, I assume you can, but this seems strange.
Okay, so the name of the expansion is Battle for Azeroth. And that's what you mean when you say BFA. Because when I saw BFA, my brain was trying to think of a noun that began with A that was big fucking something. Like, that's what I assumed that you were saying. And then when all of you were saying Battle for Azeroth, most of you weren't capitalizing like with proper nouns, so I just thought that you were colloquially being like, yeah, no, you did the tutorial, then it's time to battle for Azeroth. I was like, that's a weird way to say you go level.
It's time. I actually understand where he's coming from with this, and I'm not gonna even judge this.
All right, maybe there's some cultural, mismatch happening where I don't get what the words you're saying are. Let's talk to Talia.
Oh no. Why, Blizzard? Why? Oh, that's his pet. Oh no, that's not his pet. Is he gonna get stuck? Oh, finally. That is so annoying.
All right, come on, Talia. I know exactly where I'm going. There's a giant glowing hedron to go. Oh, fuck, this is not the right way.
And this is another cutscene, isn't it? So, from one cutscene and useless dialogue, you get to go do another cutscene and useless dialogue. But what if you don't like the dialogues? Then this is horrible.
There's a giant glowing hedron that will at least show me my destination. How the fuck do I get over to you? Up here? Dude! It's just so sick! I mean, the art is beautiful. Nauticin says the art department has hard carried Blizzard for a long while now, I feel. I actually think that's such an unfair statement, because that...
I don't agree with this at all. I think the art department in Blizzard has fucked up the game to an unbelievable level. Because you know what happens? Well, this kind of happens. You see this? Everything is over-designed. Like, this house is 50 years over-designed. It doesn't make sense. Did these people have like 50 billion years to design everything? No. But everything is just so ridiculously over-designed in this game. It's just so dumb. Every direction you look, you can see 50 billion brushes and things and lampposts and whatnot. The art team, I think, completely killed the vibe of this game from this, real-esque type of place to this fucking pixie fantasy type of thing where, you know, battles aren't real and fairies are cool and whatnot. Because this is what it is. Everything is just over designed. Everything is made to look as cute as possible and as overflowing as possible. I don't like it.
Because that implies that it's not part of the experience. It's just this like extra thing that's like, oh, when it comes to staying alive, calories are really doing a lot of heavy lifting. Like, yeah, of course. Like this fucking, like, oh, you mean one of the most important and difficult parts of making a good game is the thing that has been causing them to succeed with respect to their peers that just across the board have worse art? Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, that's like Tiger Woods' golf swing has really been carrying his golf career. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I don't, what do you want me to do with that? Like what department's been slacking? You know what? Tell me the department that's bad. What's the department that's bad? Engineering, obviously not. It runs buttery smooth. Besides the 10 server kicks. That's right. Okay, you know what? You're right, Beefy TV. I got kicked a lot my first day of playing WoW. The tutorial department, great point. The tutorial department definitely is going to have some hands on the hips from me when I meet them. All right.
The market hosts travelers from all over Azeroth. There are many taverns, but this one's my favorite. I spend a lot of time in here, pestering travelers.
But I have a rewards card.
Especially folks from the
That's so dumb. That dialogue is so dumb. It doesn't sound natural at all. It sounds retarded. It sounds like this person has zero social experience.
Tracks my miles traveled and lets me get free complimentary breakfast at the inn. Where is this office? Is it behind here? Is it through here? Feel like such an idiot. I hate these little diamonds that show up on the screen. It's so fucking misleading. Dragon Banks, has he fought anything yet? Some BFAs on the way in, to be honest. Are you kidding me? It's down here? If you read the quest, maybe it'll tell you where it is. I'm sorry, they've added all these...
Bruh, you don't read the quests.
Great accessibility features. So I just keep rubbing my face against walls like I'm a cat leaving pheromones or some shit. I lost my mother when the scourge hit Lordaeron. The father sent me here, right?
Aren't we so... By the way, aren't we actually so past the point where the scourge hit Lordaeron? Isn't this, like, super far actually past that? And people are like, oh, remember the scourge hitting Lordaeron?
Hazed from the war. Probably going, oh, let's go. Wow, that was... No wonder they removed... Need to be close to interact with the target. I'm gonna go insane. There's a little circle.
Again, yeah, look at this. It's all just so fucking over designed. It makes no sense.
The little circle's taunting me, just the way you taunt me. You're all little circles, aren't you? I swear to God, I'm gonna find this one on my own because I'm a gamer. I'm back fucking here fucking again.
I assume it's on the wall, but I don't know.
I don't believe it. Did I find it? Yeah! Woo! There it is.
Oh, he was here before, I think. Wasn't he? I think he was.
Is it? Wow, you're saying that in the most shitty way. I know it was hard for me. Oh, look, it's like properly right here, as it's always been. Is this retail? No, actually, this is real life. What?
Oh, cool.
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
Does it matter who it is? How the fuck did he actually dock? And now there's only problems. Like, what do you mean? Shouldn't they have been shot at by cannons or something?
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
No! I don't know who anyone is.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority.
What was any of this?
Talia, for family.
When am I gonna get to play a game?
For the Lord
Shake his hand.
And had her own
Hear Cyrus's tale?
Oh
Is
boy.
This, don't tell me this is fucking Cyrus.
Why would you
Oh my god.
What the hell are the elves doing? Bleed, bend, but don't you ever break. What the hell is this? Can't you hear us? Pick yourself up. The hell? Oh, this is a player, I guess. That's so awkward.
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you?
No.
No?
I was in a battle many
You're
years
killing me.
It was
You're killing
Second
me.
War. Tough to keep them all straight.
Oh my god.
An orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the stubborn one refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up.
Bruh, you don't care about any of these characters and you're just forced to listen to it. Shame.
Never saw.
All right, there we go. I figured out a way to solve that problem. I mean, when am I going to get to fight anything? I mean, my God, I went through a tutorial, ran through town to get to another set of cutscenes. I'm going to town. Let's see if it's...
But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept...
Now, to be fair, I didn't play Battle for Azeroth. That's the thing. I played Shadowlands. And I have to say, the introductions to Shadowlands is... Well, there's less dialogue, that's the good part. But it's also, like, super fucking annoying. Especially the part where you're supposed to open the portal or go through the thing is mega dumb. Because it's like, you're supposed to take these pieces of the crown of domination and you're supposed to put them back together. And it takes so long to do it. It's so annoying, actually. And then you go through it, and then you need to be with Jade, and she's like, let's go find our friends. It's so bad. Every single one of these things is just so boring and on rails. Well, at least in Shadowlands, technically you got the fight stuff. Yeah, you got to fight stuff a lot, honestly, but, I mean, Shadowlands was complete garbage, though. That was painful. Shadowlands, by the way, again, Shadowlands did destroy World of Warcraft to a degree. To a huge degree, in fact. Because the sales for World of Warcraft after Shadowlands were so bad. We watched a video about this. I think it was from Billy Euler. But yeah, man, Shadowlands was just that bad, huh? And this seems honestly also the same, but only with less fighting, which is even dumber.
All right, there we go. Like, I mean, this is... Let's just turn that back down for a moment. Wait, we're done? Can I play the game?
Finally, some action. Stay on course.
Probably talk to more shit.
Stay on course.
Dismissed. Honor guide you.
Speak with someone.
Remain vigilant.
Damn, Dan, I'm not reading any of it. I love to pay a monthly subscription to a real-time...
By the way, I am making fun of how everything here is done, but the reality also is all of these dialogues are not necessarily bad, right? But they are done so poorly and implemented so poorly, they are bad. If you introduce these dialogues in different ways, you know, while talking to, someone just talking to you while you're killing something or whatnot, and it's the most important parts, not these just, huge bits of lore dumps, and it makes sense, and it doesn't treat you like a 5-year-old, this could work. But it doesn't, because that's, not what the Blizzard devs do.
I'm action MMO so I can read. Listen, I love reading, but when I want to read, I get a book and I read. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What you did for Classic? It's because it was the only way to play. It made me play. And I had to read so that way I could know where to go. I'm upset too, sweetheart. I'm so ready to play World of Warcraft.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
Oh boy.
Kultiris is made up of several major houses. They were unified under Balin Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat.
When you play the game?
Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place.
Okay.
Commanding both the...
Okay, let me just explain how bad this is.
Lord Admiral...
Let's see. Kultiris is made up of 7 major houses. This is almost a fine sentence, okay? They were unified under Balin Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Terramore. This dialogue is bad. It just is an exposition dump. You can remake this dialogue so much better without this fucking retarded cutscene. By making it about, okay, we need to get something, so we need to go to X person, guy, or whatever, and then you say, okay, so here's the deal. This is one of the several major houses that are ruling Kirintor, so we need to get stuff from them or whatever. You can do this in so many different and better ways, but they don't. They just sadly don't.
When you play the game?
Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place.
Okay.
Commanding both the
Yeah, and you're like explaining such basic stuff like, oh, someone else is ruling in his place. Oh, really? You don't say? How strange. Who would have expected that? You see what I mean? This dialogue treats you like a complete brainless moron.
Military and the guard.
Got it.
House Waycrest has been a loyal valet to the north.
Oh, all the way to the north. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, why? Why do this?
This has to be the last one. This has to be the last one coming up. Okay.
We can do this. Farewell, friend. Finally, some action. For Colty. All right, Flynn, what's this big lead of yours? Something about Ashvane having a new
When
gunpowder?
the fuck do I do something that isn't talking to people?
How is
Smoking
that
a
a
water
lead?
barrel shot.
Making new weapons all
Fire
the time.
Flynn's pistol at the barrel.
Not like this. Then.
I thought that this was a fantasy role-playing game.
Mind giving our skeptical
All right.
colleagues
Oh
a
shit.
What's that?
Who are you in the context of this game? I have no idea, Fire Spoon. People just keep trusting me with information and handing me guns to shoot at barrels. Like, it's crazy.
True.
Dude, these absolute Olympian rowers. Just, we are flying through the... I mean, this is dangerous to be nearby. I don't see speed limit signs, but we're definitely going past the speed limit. If someone steps in front of us, they're going to lose a limb. That is so fucking sweet. Oh my god, I'm doing content. 2.
How do you do?
Hold on, I'm gonna go talk to this urchin worker. Did I find any retail? Fucking insane. It's one of those insane things I've ever...
Wait, did they not remove days? Oh my god, they did not remove... I thought days was gone. Oh no. Can you still get dazed while on a mount? I don't remember getting dazed.
ever seen. Insane, good or bad? I mean, just like insane in the sense of the word insane. It's just like... It's so unhinged.
It's insane
It's
in the
just,
membrane.
welcome to the game, do this, go here, turn this in, here's 50 spells. Now, turn this guy into a sheep, now hit him. Hit him as hard as you can. I mean, and it's just throwing story at me and throwing lore and telling me to do stuff. Both of those seems pretty cool. Frost.
What did he get? I don't get it.
What? Blizzard, barrier, lance, icicles. What in the fuck? It's right. Oh, I did it. All right.
Huh.
Okay, hold on. Everyone, just calm down. Unbelievably tight. Incredibly sick. Yes, that is what I am talking about. Dude, this combat is really fun. Holy 2! Fucking 2, you fucking guys, you bastards. Fuck you, 2.
Oh, they're still doing this crap. So there's gonna be these groups of mobs that have one mob that's actually like, you know, not killable in 3 hits, and then it's gonna be surrounded by 3 or 4 mobs that are killable in 2 or 3 hits. Essentially, they're meant to be AoE down. I don't know how I feel about it. It seems a bit awkward and dull.
Fuck you, 2. 2. B eats.
That's funny. He's just spamming out K
All these
explosion.
people
Okay.
fucking watching me be bad. These are like the perverted cultists at the end of the movie Hereditary. They're just watching horrible things happen with their creepy grins and no clothes on. 1, 2, flick. 2, 3.
By the way, nothing feels worse in these games as a skill like this, and it does like 6 tick damage. That is the problem with having your damage be in the 10s, okay? Because if a skill does 6 damage or whatever like this, you just don't want to use the skill because it's poorly optimized. It's useless. You press the button and you got nothing out of it. That's bad. And when you have the damage in the millions or billions, well, then the thousands and 10,000s don't really matter now, do they? And that also sucks.
2,
Well, effectively, at that point, you're actually back to the damage where it's 1 to 10, so...
Dude, I can't believe I'm gonna complete a quest that actually involves gameplay. This is so sick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Oh my god. All the innocence. This is what it feels like whenever I try to engage with someone on Twitter. Mr. Benisham says, this is amazing watching someone play WoW for the first time. It's weird. Yeah, because like my understanding of WoW players is that they're really upset all the time and they just log in for 10 hours a day and are just fucking miserable. They clench their teeth, they have
Sounds about right.
black tar for blood, and every single thing that Blizzard does is bad because it is for the casuals and not for them.
Let's get paid.
Choose a reward. Oh, boomers are gonna be boomers. Okay, good enough job, day 9. Anyway, this was Quizzer Since Then. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.